Well, good morning. It's Monday, and as you can see, we've got these truck beds behind us, and we are headed to Newcastle, Delaware, right at the port. I've been there a few times. You guys may have seen if you follow me for a while. They're like they get trucks and stuff in, and then they upfit them, and that's pretty much their entire business. I guess they just happen to be at the port because they have like you'll get like Isuzu and just, you know, like box trucks, and so I guess being at the port is you know, is convenient for them. So they're an upfitter, and then I guess if they have to, they ship from the port or whatever. Anyways, it's only 7 o'clock already, and my week has started out as a cluster. So I get so frustrated sometimes because I'm the first one to jump to help somebody, like in my circle of, you know, carriers and, you know, businesses, because it's like I'm always the first one to try to rearrange my schedule to help people. And then when someone's like, oh, I can help you, and it never happens, it always falls through. So then I gotta redo all the work of trying to find somebody to help me, and it's like when I need it, nobody's around. So it's just frustrating. That adds more work to me when I'm trying to just help people in the long run, because it's you know, they committed to it. Anyways, it's only like an hour and a half drive or so up here. They said they open at 8, but then when I looked it up, it said they open at 9. So I think the shop's probably open at 8. So at least there'll be someone there to unload me this morning. Well, after a short 80-mile run up 95, we are here and pulling in to the port. Back here it gets a little busy. They've got all kinds of salt and sand, like bulk products.
Turn right on Pigeon Point Road.
So it gets a little dirty back here. So they've always got like big puddles everywhere, and you always just gotta try to keep these beds out of all of that. We move it all, apparently. Can't wait to get this trailer unloaded so I can actually use it. I have a perfect vehicle I need to haul with this trailer, but still waiting to get this stuff unloaded. Well, things got a little tossed and turned today. Still a little PM here on the 7.3. Gotta finish tightening up these grill bolts. Almost forgot. Just checked the oil in it. I got a switch. After I changed, I just did a fuel filter and oil change. I got to unload a couple things off of that, clean up some straps, and then this is going to get hooked up to the flatbed. And you guys know the deal. Well, I figured before we hit the road extremely early tomorrow morning, we'd bring this thing out for a test drive. Let it do some, we don't have a trailer, so she'll get some bumps. Get some bumps in her and make sure lights are secure, lights are aimed properly. It'll be dark here in a couple minutes. I'll be able to tell a little better. See if anybody flashes their high beams at me when I'm coming at them. And just make sure we got everything tight and everything ready to go. Just had to get a little bit of fuel to get me up to Hagerstown tomorrow. Hagerstown, Maryland. Gonna use mud flap. Actually got a $40 mud flap credit today, so I've had enough people sign up with my code. This is a nice little surprise. $40 in free fuel. When fuel's over $4 a gallon, I will take what I can get. How one accumulates so many cardboard boxes? I'm gonna blame Mr. Bezos for that one. You know what amazes me sometimes? The amount of people I see that don't grease their ball. I just saw a guy it was on Facebook talking about this. So he had an issue with a trailer coming off a gooseneck ball. And he said this is the second time it's happened today. Everything's latched and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, I just saw it on Facebook. Well, it's in a group. And then he ended up posting a picture of the ball in the trailer, and that ball has never seen grease. And the reason I know this has happened because I know somebody this happened to with a bumper pull trailer. If you don't put any grease in between that, it's metal on metal. Over time, either the ball, which isn't as common as the neck actually wearing out, whether it's a bumper pull trailer or a gooseneck, that metal on metal will wear that down to it doesn't fit tight enough, and it can actually pop off. Seen it happen. I had a guy that I know had a bumper pull trailer. It happened to like 2 or 3 times. Dang near totaled the truck when the trailer came off, because it slid underneath the truck and the trailer ran into the back of the truck. And come to find out, all he had to do to fix it was replace the neck or the hitch portion of the bumper pull trailer. So I just grease it every time I unhook it. If you guys are doing like OTR stuff, you should probably be doing it at least once a week to keep some type of, it could be grease, or I just use like red and tacky out of my grease gun and just do it just every time I unhook my trailer. See, same goes with this. Always got to have it greased. Hooked up. Got the park lights on over there. Must be a sports game going on. Hooked up, ready to roll in the morning.